Hi, welcome to Tech Ranch, a place where we learn and earn technical skills in the most efficient way. Let's make coding fun. Practice project ideas. Global weather. Today we are going to present you a live demonstration of global weather web application implemented using HTML, JavaScript and Cascade style sheets. That's called CSS. Before we get into the demonstration, let's first take a look at the design. So since it's a static and dynamic type of web application, we need to create a dynamic web project in your IDE. And this particular application is going to deploy it in your web server. So first we are going to create index.html. That will include your user interface for search bar to input city or location name entered by the user. And later it will invoke the CSS IDs and JavaScript IDs for creating the weather container and displaying the information. So basically HTML is the one which you will see in your browser, the content in a structured form. Now style.css, the second part, this file will include the container definition with values for style and images of different weather. In style.css, we are going to create different IDs and provide some data, some numbers specific to the content style sheets, like style of your font color, your font size, and your container images. Since this will pop up the images of the specific type of weather for different city, so that will also include in the CSS. So that particular container will invoke connected to the JavaScript, and there we are going to fetch the information over the online from Open Weather API, which is free, and display the images weather of the location entered by the user. So what is happening? What is happening in JavaScript? We are going to get the information from the Open Weather API, like how is the weather, it's a clear, sunny or rainy or snow. So whatever type of information is mentioned, we are going to connect that weather with the images, and we are going to publish that image based on that weather of that location. It will be more clear when we actually see the demonstration, but in short you can understand the thread will start from when we deploy the application in the web server. It will start from the index.html, where you will see the content. The server is asking from the client or user to enter the input city name. Once you enter the city name, it will connect to the style.css and get the web container initiated. And once the that search container, weather container defined ID is connected to the JavaScript, where it will pop up the information, get the value from the API and display it in the images in the HTML. So it is flow starts from HTML and goes to the JavaScript and back to the HTML, where the container will display the image. Now let's take a look at the demonstration. This will be our home page. You can see here, and there you will enter the city name, and once user click on the go, this will display the information of that city, location, weather. Now I'll repeat it again. Since it includes API, we need to deploy on web server. It cannot work on a static project, because static project includes only such information which is defined already. In this type of project or application, it has to connect to the internet, and there it will connect to the API and get the information from the API. So Open Weather API, to connect to the Open Weather API server, we need to deploy this application to the web server. Now once you connect, and you will have the index.html, which is like this, your home page, and you enter this city location name, and click on go. The next page will be the same index.html. The only difference will be the content displayed in this index.html. But when you click on this logo, you come back to the home page. So let's take a look at the demonstration. This is my Eclipse IDE and I have created dynamic web project. This is my weather app demo and this is my HTML and script.javascript and my style.css, cascade.style. So weather container, my intro, the header, weather container header and search container. So these are the IDs I have defined in my style sheets. But if you see the JavaScript, here we have called the API, fetch the information from the Open Weather API. Now let's take a look at the demonstration. So this is my index.html and we have to deploy it on server. So I have my server already set it up. So make sure you have configured your server settings and everything is done here. So I'm going to display it in my browser. So this is my Google Chrome browser, web browser, and here I'm going to just copy paste my link. So this is my home page. TechRanch present global weather application demonstration. Now suppose I have mentioned San Jose. Click on go and this is the weather mentioned for today. San Jose 11-degree clear sky. So this is a degree Celsius, wind speed, and it is already included almost all the information. So this information basically fetched from the Open Weather API and the images has been linked with the help of the JavaScript, that if it is a clear sky then image will be go like this. Now suppose if it's a weather, if you want to see how's the weather for rain. So there is a city called Darjeeling, mostly it is raining already. So this is the rainy season weather. And if you want to see cloudy or Seattle, it's like blue clouds, Atlantic. -16-degree mist. Now let's take a look at Alaska. Broken clouds. Light rain, Reykjavik, Austria, Zealand, over forecaster, few clouds. This is ridiculous. So this was a demonstration of global weather web application implemented using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. For more questions, queries, concerns and source code, please feel free to contact techranch2019@gmail.com. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for more upcoming interesting videos. Let's make coding fun. Thank you.